Centuries ago, the night of October 31st wasn't about costumes, candy, or haunted houses. It was a solemn, eerie occasion, tied to the changing of the seasons and the thin boundary between the living and the dead. But how did this ancient tradition, rooted in the harvest and spirituality, transform into the spooky spectacle we know today? The answer lies in a strange blend of ancient rituals, religious influence, and modern culture. And it wasn't always about fear. Halloween has its origins in Samhain, a festival celebrated by the ancient Celts over 2,000 years ago. For them, this marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter, a time of darkness and uncertainty. On this night, they believed the barrier between the world of the living and the dead was at its weakest, allowing spirits to cross over. Some spirits were thought to bring blessings, but others were feared as harmful. To protect themselves, the Celts lit large bonfires and wore disguises to confuse or ward off these wandering souls. So where do jack-o'-lanterns, skeletons, ghosts, and even trick-or-treating come into the story? As Christianity spread through Europe, the church sought to replace Samhain with its own holidays. November 1st was established as All Saints' Day, or All Hallows, to honor saints and martyrs, and the night before, October 31st, became known as All Hallows' Eve. Yet many of the old pagan customs persisted, blending with Christian traditions. People continued to light candles to ward off spirits, share ghostly tales, and hold gatherings to mark the season. The tradition of trick-or-treating has its roots in these early practices. In medieval Europe, during All Hallows' Eve, the poor would go door to door, offering prayers for the dead, in exchange for food or small cakes, in a ritual known as souling. Over time, this evolved into children dressing up as spirits or beggars to collect treats. Irish and Scottish immigrants brought this custom to America, where it gradually transformed into the playful, candy-filled tradition we know today. When Halloween arrived in America with these immigrants, other customs also evolved. The Irish, for instance, brought the tradition of carving turnips into lanterns, tied to the legend of Stingy Jack, a trickster condemned to wander the earth with only a glowing ember inside a hollowed-out vegetable to light his way. In America, pumpkins, a native crop, replaced turnips, and the jack-o'-lantern as we know it was born. Blending ancient rituals with New World traditions, Halloween in America grew into the spooky celebration we recognize today. By the mid-20th century, the rise of horror films and pop culture added skeletons, witches, and haunted houses to the mix, cementing Halloween as a night of fright and fun. What began as a night of solemn rituals and spiritual protection has transformed into a celebration of creativity, mischief, and the macabre. And yet, through it all, the glowing pumpkins, costumed children, and ghostly tales still echo a time when people believed the line between the living and the dead was just a little thinner.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel so you never miss any new content.